All right, guys, today we are going to be reacting to she divorces her husband for Chad and instantly regrets it when he dumps her. Let's jump in.
Sad today. I miss him so much. I'm so sad. Some people think that, when you're the one to leave a marriage, that it's easy and you're just instantly happy, and that's not true. It's not true. It's incredibly difficult. It's so hard. I'm sorry. I hope that you'll forgive me.
Welcome back, family. Today we will review this woman who regrets divorcing her husband for Chad. But now that she got pumped and dumped by Chad, she starts to ask for forgiveness to her ex-husband. Let's start by watching her breaking down in tears after Chad dumped her.
My boyfriend of 2 years moved out 10 days ago, and I'm just really feeling really sad today. I miss him so much. And I know it's the right decision, but it's so hard. I'm so sad.
Okay.
And I wish I could be mad at him. It would make it so much easier, but I can't. There's no anger. There's only love. And
I don't understand when they say there's only love, but they're crying. If love is like that, I don't want any. That's love for suffering like that, man. I don't want any. Nah. They always laugh. They always crying and stuff like that. I just don't get it, man.
excruciating. And I know I have valid reasons. And I know it's the best thing in the end. But it's so hard. It's so hard. I miss him so much. If you're going through the same thing,
Give me
I just want to
validation.
say I'm sorry.
Basically, give me validation. She's asking for validation.
I'm sorry you're going through this. And you're really strong. It takes a really strong person to do this. And to not change their mind and say, you know what, forget it. Forget everything I said. Just come back. I don't want to be alone. And I'm scared to be alone. But I made a commitment to myself when I left my husband that I was never going to ignore my intuition. I was never going to ignore that little voice that said, Claire, something's not right. And I guess I love myself more than I love him. And I know that's a victory. I know that that's a good...
Guys, if you have a victory in life, will you feel like this? Yo, if you had a victory in your life, right? Think about this, guy. Would you feel like this? Let me know in the comment section below, because I would love to know. I don't want to be crazy here, man. But I would like to know. I would love to know if you guys have a victory. Would you feel like this?
Good thing that I love myself enough to not settle for less than I deserve, less than I want. But it's so hard. It's just so hard.
Yeah, I guess so.
Chad busts down those cheeks so good that she cannot stop talking about him in almost all her videos.
Damn.
This breakup affected her so much that she started to question all her life decisions. including regretting why she left her husband
They always do.
because he was a good man. Check it out.
They always do. When they do that, they commit that mistake. If you were the great guy, if you were the husband, this is the thing. At the end of the day, you're winning. At the end of the day, you're winning. Why is that? Because you were the person that was supposed to be with her, but she made this decision. They always come back. That's why you have to cut contact. You see what I'm saying? Cut the contact. Drink a lot of water. Create self-development. Go hard. Become something else. Become what she was holding you from. But you will be crying until, RIP.
Out.
Revenge is the best success. The success is the best.
Feeling like I don't know
Success is the best revenge, guys.
what I want to do with my life. I thought I wanted to be a life coach, but now I'm not sure. And what I really want to do is help women leave relationships.
Golly, bro.
Who feel stuck.
Yo, this is. So she want to become she's worse than a lawyer, I guess. A divorce lawyer. She want to become a consultant or life coach for people to break their marriages. Only feminists can come up with something like this, man. I want to be a life coach to break up families. Just because she feels a certain way. And look at her.
People. Include men in there. I want to help anyone who is in a relationship that no longer works for them, is toxic or abusive. I want to help them find a way out. But I have no idea how to do that.
And you want people to pay you for that. And you wanted people to pay for you. You wanted people to pay for you. Man, and people, we have to put a stop to this. This is getting a little out of control, guys.
And it seems massive. It seems inconquerable. It seems beyond me. And if I'm 100% honest, I don't want it to negatively impact my ex. Because he's not a bad person. He did some bad things. He did not treat me as I should have been treated, but he is not a bad person, and I do not want to hurt him. And by me saying that, I felt stuck in our relationship and wanted to leave for several years. It feels like that hurts him. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't.
It doesn't. It doesn't. He said, like, man, I don't have to deal with her anymore. After this is what they don't understand, guys. For the people in the back, when you do stuff like this, you know what you're doing? You're putting the name of your ex-husband down to the ground. Or guys, if you want to do stuff like that, you're putting the name of your ex-wife down to the ground, guys. This is not okay. This is bad behavior. This is very toxic. And what she basically telling me, if something doesn't go her way, you will do this online. Untrustworthy. And they're not thinking about that. They're not thinking about the person's pride. If they have kids, they're not thinking about the kids' pride. They're not thinking about how people are gonna look at them. They're not thinking about none of that stuff, man. They just go blind and just do what the hell they want, and just forget about the family, I guess. Just because they want to be a star, huh? Of their own movie.
But I'm holding back. I'm holding back on what I really want to do in life. Because I don't want to hurt him any more than I already have. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she probably the boyfriend after the divorce. That's the worst thing ever, man. She got a boyfriend after they got a divorce right away. Oof, what a low blow, man. And then her relationship doesn't work out like they always happen. And then she's alone. Then she got called the ex-husband. The ex-husband is like, man, F you. F you, don't ever call me again.
I want to tell him that I'm sorry I hurt him.
Yeah, you have to plead him. Now you have to plead.
And that our relationship got more and more toxic. But it was the hardest thing I've ever done, because I knew it was gonna break your heart. And I hope someday you see that I did this for both of us, because we couldn't.
No, you should have called him. See, instead of doing this internet stuff, you should have called him. Well, you didn't. You want to do the internet stuff just to get $5 or something like that. I don't know. I don't know how much you make in TikTok, but I'm assuming it's not a lot. But they start seeing some of this income coming in. They think, oh man, I got $50 from TikTok. I guess I can become a billionaire with this app. They start doing stuff like this too. Instead of calling her ex-husband, I guess, she wanted to do a TikTok. Ridiculous, man.
Stay living like that.
Cowardice.
We just couldn't. Not if we wanted to be fulfilled, happy people, individuals. And I wish the best for you. I really do. And I know we hurt each other, but I hope that someday there's no tension or
Too late.
animosity. And I hope that you'll forgive me. I had to get out. I had to get out if I wanted to be well. And if I wanted you to be well.
Nah. She wanted to be a 3 or 4 on top of that. Golly.
Some people think that, when you're the one to leave a marriage, that it's easy and you're just instantly happy, and that's not true. It's not true. It's incredibly difficult. It's so hard. You know you're breaking that other person's heart, but you know you have to do it anyway. And it was soul crushing. But I've done a lot of tough things in my life. I've done a lot of hard things, and I'm resilient. And I'm starting to love myself, and I'm going to do what's best for me. I'm not going to people please anymore. I just can't. It's too hard. I'm not going to mask. I'm not going to pretend. I'm going to be my real self.
My God.
Guys, this woman is so unhappy to the point that almost all her TikTok videos are just depressing. She can't hold on to a man. She can't hold on to a job. She can't hold on to any friends. And the list goes on. She even admitted that since she left her husband, her life has been very miserable. Fellas, just know that most of these divorced women regret leaving their husbands, but most of them will never admit it in public. That's it for today's video. But
Or worse, they would never call their husband and say, man, I'm sorry. Because they know they're wrong. This, at the end of the day, they're the one that just get the bad deal. So for a guy, women don't understand this, that you leaving the guy is a huge favor. You guys have no idea. The guy, and most of the time, these situations, that he just staying for the family. Because for him, the family is more important. Making sure that we have a nuclear family, for him, that is more important. You leave. That's a great opportunity for him to just go up. But something about guys is that when we go through that conflict, right? And if we find that fire, that inspiration, that fire, Yo, that's a huge fuel. A fuel that will just give you the energy to go not only to the moon but to Mars and become the best you can be. Weird, I don't know. That's how men are. I don't know. But they do divorce. They divorce their husband, and then all of a sudden things don't go right. Like, hey, you never consider what kind of things he was just holding together, but he didn't want to tell you. Just because he cared about a family. You guys have no idea. Interesting. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Like always, I'll see you in the next one.